It's almost that feeling that we've met before. So tell me that you don't think I'm crazy when I tell you love is come here and now. A moment like this. Some people wait a lifetime for a moment like this. Some people wait forever for that one special kiss. Oh, I can't believe it's happening to me. Some people wait a lifetime for a moment like this. Mickey? Wait, Joe, like, that was very good.
Yeah, thank you.
Has anyone ever told you that you have one of the best falsettos I've ever heard?
Yeah, I think I'm hearing that pretty often. Like, honestly, really often.
No, like, why am I mad all of a sudden? It's just kind of like...
Oh, you're jealous.
No, I'm not jealous because I know that I also have an amazing falsetto. So it's just like...
Yeah, that's... That just put a really sour taste in my mouth. And... Why are you finishing my sentence? An even more sour taste on my upper lip.
You've been sniffing?
I actually know, but I feel like you have unleashed like something so terrifying and dark-sided in this planet of like
my stinky stanky warriors out there.
Yeah, like the stinkers are out and about, like, and they're really feeling celebrated by what you're doing.
Yeah, I honestly like have like an allegiance of grape stompers, lip smellers,
what else do you have? Garlic fingers.
Yep, garlic fingers. Pink eye,
hole rubbers.
Hole rubbers, exactly. And I honestly think that like there needed to be a space for those that are just dirty, gross, and a little bit weird. And I'm happy to admit it. And everyone wants to say like keep those thoughts in your mind, but I think that when people tell you that, you need to do the complete opposite, and you do need to say what you want to say, because I want to look Sarah Bareilles in her eyes and say thank you,
Sarah Bareilles. We honestly owe her a paycheck
because the amount of times that we reference her.
Yeah, like we're using her IP more often than I care to admit.
Yeah,
remember King of Anything?
Yeah,
that was honestly...
Who says if you disagree, you and not me, who made you king of anything, and you dare
tell me who to be, who died and made you king of anything. Oh, oh, oh.
No, like the thing is about her though, like I'm gonna put it to rest for Sarah Bareilles. It's like you singing those lyrics, it was like I was hearing them again for the first time.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Like I remember posting to my Facebook status, had to be maybe 8th or 9th grade. Had to be. I got Facebook in 8th grade. So 8th or 9th grade, my Facebook status was so many things I'd say if only I were able, but I'd just keep quiet and count the cars that pass by. That's gay.
No, Joe, you were saying.
Like, I was like, I wish I could come out.
I literally wish I
commented and said, Joe, this is sort of not straight. And the ice cold blood that rushed through my body in that moment.
You were like,
fear, the panic. I was like, I'm being found out. Delete.
You're like, I like girls.
I literally think Sarah Bareilles is really fucking hot.
The fact that he commented that and then you immediately deleted it is also so
it's
good.
It's really indicative.
He's literally like,
yeah.
That makes a lot of sense. Facebook statuses in general. I mean, you could have followed clues right there.
I'm haunted by my Facebook statuses.
Haunted. Don't text or text. Sleepy.
New phone. Remember getting a new phone every 2 weeks?
Yeah, just so you could be like, lost contacts.
New phone, need numbers, message me.
Message me, like this status. Oh, jeez.
What were you liking statuses about?
I hated those.
Whose status?
The rate me.
Were you getting rated?
I was getting rated.
I was too afraid to ever be rated.
Even do that?
I forgot I could like move. We're using handheld mics today because why not?
Why not?
And I could like move my mic way and burp.
That's actually better for the listeners.
Yeah, no, I think that this is ultimately for the listeners' sake.
Yeah.
And because I'm tired of screwing that little mic in. What were your ratings usually?
What were the categories? It was kind of like Attractiveness was one of them, I feel
yeah.
like. Personality
You're
always
10 out of 10.
Sometimes they would give me an 8.8
because you were a little bitch.
A little bitch.
Yeah.
And I mean, I guess you're right. Like, it could have been an 8.8, but attractiveness, I don't think that people were trying to ever be mean, but it was like usually like a 7. It was averaging around.
I'm gonna say
7.
that's generous. Like, that was kind of them
at the time.
Yeah,
absolutely, I agree. And like, looking back on it, it should have been motivating.
No,
for me, it was
to stop brushing your hair into a comb over.
Yeah, that. I mean, if only somebody told me that wasn't you.
Oh yeah.
I mean, like, you could tell me really anything, and sometimes it goes in one ear and out the other. Not anymore. You tell me things, and I basically put my life on hold. I'm like, you're literally right, Maggie.
That was Maggie.
Maggie, you got me so scared. Wait, Joe.
No, I'm not. I'm pitching a tent. How do I? This crotch is so big. Okay. If anyone told me the crotch is big on the pants, is what I said. Why are you shaking your head? If anyone told me anything at that age, like, didn't need to be an expert, didn't need to be someone I even respected. If someone said anything to me, I was going to believe it.
Yeah.
So if a random girl in my 7th grade class said, you're a 4 out of 10 hotness, I would believe that for the rest of my life.
Absolutely.
So I couldn't even find that out.
I mean, again, we've mentioned this before. A girl said, I'm going to have a short life. And
we're still talking about it.
And we're still talking about it. And I'm finding reasons to believe her still to this day.
I feel like I've kind of moved on for you.
Thank you.
I think that you got that. You got past it.
I did. Again,
Our health scares.
It freaks me out, the 27 Club. It freaks me
You're
out.
not going to be, and I hate to say this.
What?
There's no world where you are going to be famous enough to be considered a member of the 27 Club in 3 months.
Joe, I literally have 7 months. So you better shh. Because who knows? I have a year and 6 months.
Even then.
Okay, so I always can create a new chapter.
Yeah.
29 Club.
Yeah.
No, I'm living. It was either
Club.
I think honestly it was either 24 or 88.
88 seems like a stretch.
That's so messed up.
Good children. Hey, you guys, and welcome back to another episode of Good Children, the podcasts where hosts Joe Hedges
and Andrew Muscarella
reflect on our 21 years of friendship, growing up in the late 2000s, early 2010s, and all of the nostalgia, trauma, and internet sensations that entails.
Speaking of internet sensations,
what?
Holding this microphone in my hand, I feel like an internet sensation.
Do you?
Yeah. How do you hold the mic?
Right now, do you see how I'm holding right now?
With the tightest grip, I honestly think you're losing circulation.
I can't even move my arm. My hand is shaking.
Shaking. I always wanted to be that bitch. Yeah, exactly. Or someone who is singing and they're always smacking their hands with the mic. You know what I mean?
No.
It's like a very Christina Aguilera.
Like, hey.
I'm so sorry. I can't keep giving you compliments like that, but like really very good.
I am this generation's Christina Aguilera.
You have always been.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
What are we talking about today?
Today we're talking about internet sensations, but we're really going to be talking about live performances. We're going to be planning out our live show on this podcast.
1 month away.
1 month away.
November 22nd.
At the Bell House in Brooklyn, and you better be there.
You better be there. It's like not fucking funny.
No, it's not. We're not joking anymore.
We have tens of thousands of listeners on this podcast. I want to see lines like it's competing with the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade
or American Idol.
Oh my god!
I want people waiting outside to be called into the producers.
Yeah.
And we're the producers. And actually, it's not going to be a live show.
Everyone's going to Hollywood.
You're going to walk in and we're going to sing.
You know, we've been trying to find time to get together, me and you, and like actually talk.
It's been really hard lately.
It's been hard because like we just like have been, our schedules are so different. And
it's so incredibly different.
We live on opposite ends of the apartment. And it's like really hard to find time.
And I've been out lately. I've been going out lately.
You went to see Rose last night alone.
You're going to put that out in the public? I did go see Bros alone by myself, and I don't know why I didn't know what it was about.
Because all we know about it is that it's a gay movie.
And I was like, Billy Eichner, ha ha ha. I get there, and he's and it's literally like, oh my God, I love your podcast. And he's like, thanks. And then immediately goes to a Grindr hookup, and it's like, I hate Grindr, and I'm like, I'm gonna actually jump off I'm gonna jump. I am gonna right now, as I'm eating the popcorn, the snow caps, the soda, and have my hood up.
Were you like in disguise? You were hoping no one recognized you?
Yeah, I was hoping the 5 people in the theater were gonna recognize me.
Oh, the other thing we're doing, we're reacting to old videos.
We're swimming underwater and we're talking, and we have no need to breathe.
Oh my God, how could we forget?
Because if there's one thing that combines what we're talking about today, which is the internet meets performance, it is the videos, as you know, as we know, the vault.
And the grand delusions that we thought we were internet sensations at that time.
Andrew, I am so scared to watch today's videos because I have not looked at them. I just like clicked in to make sure we were both in the video.
It looks like we're pretty close in some of them.
And that one, we'll talk about it.
Okay.
But that one is the one. It's a big game lined up for you guys today. We have 2 great competitors, and we're going to get started right now. Seacrest out. You're giving very Tumblr. Speaking of the internet, you're dressed very Tumblr.
Right now?
Yeah, like this is a very Tumblr-y outfit.
That's really crazy because I didn't even have one.
I know, but like this is, I hate to say it, like very me in high school in like a good way.
Thank you.
Like the collared shirt, the crew neck. Like
very nice compliment.
The docs.
I've always been chasing that book.
Me in high school.
Yeah.
It's honestly like, you know me in Tumblr. Like Tumblr was the epicenter of culture. And I do believe the Tumblr kids now, like as adults, are probably the ones who are like in charge. I'm sure Bella Hadid had an insane Tumblr account. You know for a fact that you don't become Bella Hadid. I don't think that Gigi Hadid had a Tumblr.
You don't think she did? Why?
I feel like Gigi Hadid just like didn't have a Tumblr, but Bella Hadid did. Kylie Jenner had a Tumblr.
Yep, of course.
I remember there was
I want to meet that girl.
Kylie. You know she is just like interesting to meet.
So interesting. Because like honestly, she doesn't even have to say anything, and I'm laughing.
She just needs to actually move her eyes. And I'm cracking up. She really fascinates me. She is a true enigma. I remember at one point there was a fake Tumblr that was like Miley's fake Tumblr. It wasn't actually Miley, but I believed it was.
What were they posting?
Just like random things, but she was like, you know, like DM me, and like I messaged her and I was like, if this is Miley, like send me a key smash back, and she did. And I actually like remember throwing my body backwards, like I was hit by a truck, and like running around my house being like, Miley Cyrus just messaged me, like Miley Cyrus.
Were you I'm sure you told me that she did.
I'm sure I told everybody.
Yeah.
Remember Scarlett Takes a Tumble?
I actually do remember Scarlett Takes a Tumble.
No, I can't help but think. No, I can't help.
No, I don't.
And she falls. She takes a tumble.
Oh.
I would love to meet her. My dream, and this has been a dream for a long time, is I want to get Scarlett Takes a Tumble, Grape Lady Falls, Antoine Dodson, obviously Rebecca Black.
Yep.
Anyone else of that time period, like in a room together, like, and
say what happened.
Even like Berries and Cream. I know he's like back, but
Berries and Cream.
He like all those people were like centrifugal.
Yep.
To me, those people are like the biggest stars to me.
Yeah.
And they're like enigmas.
The way that the Grape Lady Falls, like after that video dropped, everybody was talking about it, and I was going around school. Everyone was going around school like, I'm like, wait, like she really got hurt.
We were getting our pleasure from her pain.
Exactly.
Like, crazy.
She got really hurt because if anybody is making a guttural sound like that, like you literally need to stop the camera.
No, yeah, and we were like,
she fell. Rewind.
oh my god, though. But that was the golden age of like YouTube. Like,
Yeah.
remember Farmville?
I remember Farmville.
How could you possibly forget Farmville?
How can you forget Farmville?
Farmville, like, truly did initiate in me the prehistoric urge to hunt and gather.
Yep.
Like, I was online harvesting crops, being like, one day, this is going to be my real life.
Yeah. And I will say, Joe, like, since you did grow up on a farm, like, it basically was always your life.
You're
just
actually
doing a
really
virtual
right.
component of it now.
It was kind of nice to have a digital version because, like, the real life is tough. Like, growing up on that farm, I was waking up at, like, 4, sometimes even 4 a.m. to, like, get to work on the crops.
Harvest the crops.
Especially
I think
harvesting season. I didn't go to school.
No. Yeah, I never saw you.
Yeah, I had to just wake up and harvest.
Yeah. And, like, when I was playing Farmville, I just recognized and realized that, like, anything that I have, like, put my hands into or, like, harvest or anything just, like, dies.
Okay.
You know what I
like
mean? Lilo, dead. Like, my crops withered. Like, just, it kind of, I don't know how to say it because it really did put things into perspective for me.
What does that mean?
I'm just saying, like, I can't even sustain my life, so how can I sustain others?
Yeah, but you also are someone who, like, digitally, like, you... Okay.
I, like, just, like, had a release.
Right.
Okay.
You're someone who, like, I feel like your digital life, you don't care. Like,
No,
you're
really
much more
don't.
based in reality.
Yes.
And I'm based in virtual reality.
Yep.
But, like, Farmville had 12-year-olds in a chokehold being like...
I want a gazebo.
I want a gazebo. I want a villa. And it's going to take me 4 hours to harvest my strawberry crops.
Yep.
And I must be back on Facebook to harvest those crops or I will end my life.
And you get, like, a notification, you're, like, in school. You're like, I have to go.
You're like... And it was also... It was, like, the time before, like, smartphones.
Yep.
I feel like I was, like, opening up the internet.
Facebook. Yeah.
Like slowly watching the bar load to be like harvest.
Oh my
like
God, you're like, I only
I'm like,
have like
I
10
hope
minutes.
my dad doesn't see that I'm paying $4.99 a minute to harvest my crops in the middle of earth science.
Yes, I mean that makes sense.
Speaking of like spending money on things that aren't real,
so nervous.
I remember this was one of the darkest days of my life. It must have been 2011.
Okay,
so I was older.
Yeah,
I was like what?
15.
I was probably
14. No, now it's weird.
I was probably 14.
Okay.
And you know what? I was probably filling the void from Webkins. I was addicted at 14 years old to a cupcake making app where you just like digitally selected a frosting, selected a batter, selected a wrapper, decorated it, put sprinkles on it, and that was the whole app. My iTunes was linked to my sister's debit card.
No.
I spent $400 on the cupcake making
Your
app.
sister's in college. She's like, Joe, I literally need the $400 back.
Yeah, and she said like my iTunes was hacked. Like someone spent $400 on a cupcake making app. Obviously, she told my dad. Obviously, they both deduced this has to be Joe. I'm in hysterics.
Were you going along with the lie?
No, I was like, I was hysterically crying, being like, I didn't know that I spent that much money. Like, I spent $400 on like digital
That's so on brand
frosting.
For you. The fact that you were digitally making cupcakes and I was actually making cupcakes is so on brand for us.
It's a perfect reflection of who we are.
Yeah. Again, virtual and then
we were spending the same amount of money.
Reality.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kim Kardashian Hollywood. I must have put at least $2,000 of my own money into that app.
Can we talk about any live? Have you done many live performances in your life in the day?
That's a great question. And I'm really grateful that you asked it because I've been meaning to talk about my work as Jesus Christ in the Passions of the Christ, in the Stations of the Christ at St. James Church. As
Stations of the Cross?
Yep, I went to Catholic school.
Stations of the Christ. Was it at Catholic school or was it at...
It was at St. James. I was a child.
Yeah.
I played...
That was the best.
I played, and I know you're going to be jealous, Crucified Jesus. I had no lines. I simply just stood as if I was crucified in front of the entire church. And I was like, I'm literally playing the main character. Like, I am the main character of the Bible.
I played Joseph.
Daddy?
I was daddy and you were main character. Yeah. That is one of my only experiences with live shows. I have a real bad feeling you have a few more. I do have a few more experiences with live shows, I will say. And I do want to bring up a live show that you also were a part of, and not yet, but we're going to get there. You know exactly the one that I'm thinking of.
Is it because of Winn-Dixie, the stage adaptation we did?
No.
I'm not a bad man. I'm just not a lucky man.
No. It's not necessarily a live show, but it was a live performance. I did have a lot of experience when it came to acapella. Yes,
everyone's shocked. The viewers are shocked.
I know.
Acapella, Andrew.
I had my Troy Bolton moment. I don't know if I mentioned this.
You're calling it a Troy Bolton moment.
I was
playing
lacrosse.
I think.
Yeah, and then I quit, and then I joined the acapella group. And I will say,
that's a Ben Platt moment.
What do you mean?
Troy Bolton was like, I'm going to do the musical. Like, you're saying,
but I mean, if you kind of like think about it in the same light, it's kind of like I played a sport my whole life, and then I'm like, I'm going to sing. No one knows I sing.
I feel like everyone knew you sang.
I don't think.
The thing about Troy Bolton is like he was like giving straight, and it was like you can't.
And so was I. I will say with acapella though, I before any performance treated it as if though I was Cher. And I was heading onto the stage.
No.
I was eating saltine crackers.
Andrew, what is wrong with you?
I was drinking 100 ounces of water. I was not speaking the entire day. And then I would eat a clove of garlic before I got on stage.
Like, you're actually Selena Gomez.
No, I know.
Love with every stranger, Love with every stranger.
Who the hell did I think I was?
It's actually so... I feel like actual performers don't even do that.
Absolutely not.
But you were like, I'm performing with the Chimes.
Yeah.
I'm going to take this really fucking seriously.
Really, really seriously. I'm going to give it all I got. I have 3 solos this semester that I worked my ass off for. Trying out for those solos, I was cutthroat. I was
sure you were
nasty.
I'm sure you were.
Every single time I get on a stage, I'm shaky, dakey, quaky.
Kidding.
I wish I was. Something comes over me. I black out, and then I'm ready.
That's how I feel like giving a class project.
Like, oh my gosh, class projects. That basically is a live performance.
That's a live performance.
Yeah, it is.
You're in the seat. You're like, I'm actually going to fucking kill it. Like, I'm going to go up to that smartboard. I'm going to press my little fucking space bar. And I'm going to present. And then you get up there.
And you're like, Joe? And you're like,
I'm like, so the economy in China is based mainly around, and then you stutter, and then you're like,
everyone thinks I'm stupid.
Yeah.
It does stink. Like I'll any school performance, any college, like not college performance, college presentation, I would take a double shot of espresso before it. I was shaking.
That's psychotic.
I was like, you guys need to invest in Stanley Black & Decker because they're great.
That degree really paid off.
Look at me. I was filing my taxes. I was literally just filing my taxes.
Your
and
2021 taxes.
Stressed, being like, I don't even know what this means.
You called your dad immediately.
I was like, Dad. Then I was like, wait, I graduated from a business school.
The class presentations, were you someone, so like, okay, it's like whatever we're doing, it's like PowerPoint day.
Yep.
Are you someone who's volunteering to go first? Or are you hoping you go last?
I'm volunteering to go first.
Because you want it over with?
I wanted it over with. Because, again, if I know that the presentation is happening that day, the worst fucking feeling is knowing that there's 2 days that the presentations are happening.
And you get stuck with
and you didn't go on the first day. You get stuck on the second day. How do I sleep at night?
The level of pressure that we put on ourselves to present to 28 kids in a classroom on a random Tuesday that you will forget about forever.
But you, again, it's the idea or thinking that they're going to judge you or what they're going to think about you is more important than what you're going to say.
Yeah. Speaking of live performances, we have to talk about the fact that you literally gave a live performance this past week on a cruise ship. And if I'm going to give you one note, it was too short.
I take criticism well.
I'm not, but it's not even criticism.
No, it was too short.
I just wish you went longer.
I'll tell you one thing. Again, back to my point about blacking out. I blacked out.
I looked at you in the eyes and there was nothing there.
I didn't even see you.
Yeah, it was warrior mode.
Yeah, it was warrior mode. Again, I'm against 11 men for Mr. Sexy Legs in front of 4 women from New Jersey.
Yeah, wait, can you reestablish what the contest is?
All right. So we're on the Norwegian cruise. There's Mr. Sexy Legs 2022 competition is going. Joe's family, everybody's like, Andrew, you gotta do it. You gotta do it. They call 4 women up to be the judges. I size them up. I'm like, I got this one in the bag.
Yeah.
3 from New Jersey, 1 from Andover, Massachusetts. I was like, forget about it, girls.
Easy.
Like, easy.
And then what'd you get?
You guys, I got Mr. Hairy Legs 2022.
Mr.
I got the
Hairy
superlative.
Legs.
I got the superlative because you know what? All of these men are shaving their legs. The man behind me.
What's going on with straight men?
What are they? Bring back our men because Bring back our men because the man behind me was like, oh, I hope I win Mr. Pale Legs. I mean, I just shaved my legs for this.
Men? Literally, what happened to America's men? Why are they shaving their legs?
Why are they shaving their legs?
Speaking of shaving.
Please. What
I
do you
just
want
wanted to bring up our sponsor,
Manscaped.
I want to read you this one. Michael Myers sure is scary, but the last thing you need is to be hairy this Halloween. Luckily, our friends at Manscaped launched their 4th generation performance package to make sure your pumpkins get the ultimate carving experience on this spooky day. Turn your bite-sized treat into a king-sized candy and join the 6 million men worldwide who trust Manscaped by going to manscaped.com for 20% off and free shipping with the code GOODCHILDREN. Make the right call this spooky season. It's trick or trim.
What was the treat one? The small candy into a big...
Turn your bite-sized treat into a king-sized candy.
Are they talking about my sack?
That's good children at manscaped.com. I think it's time that maybe we shift our attention to the screen and react to some videos.
I would love to. Have been waiting for this moment.
I'm sick to my little stummy.
Oh my god. I love the red tank.
You did.
Hey, Terry, that's with you, you loser.
That was it.
I can dance.
What do I say here?
Hey, Terry, that's with you, you loser.
Hate sharing class with you.
Yeah, that was slurred.
Hey, Terry, that's with you, you loser. I can dance. What does that have to do with the topic? Anyway, no, you can't. You're a loser.
Yeah.
No, I can. Prove it. Fine. Hit it, JJ.
Oh.
Let's do this.
Wait, the jiggle.
Wait.
Oh, wait.
Andrew, the way you can move your feet.
I was always swinging these heels.
Wait, you're performing for Madison Square Garden?
Yeah.
Did you smack your ass?
I smacked my ass. I did smack my ass. Did I do the whole dance?
I mean,
I'm so sorry. Like, Maddie Ziegler.
No, you are this generation's Maddie Ziegler. Andrew.
I'm like really
And you're like not even laughing. You're like stone-faced smacking your ass. Oh.
I'm just following anything that you do.
We're kind of
I'm gonna
killing
smack
it.
again. I know. I feel. Yep.
Bro, fine. You're okay. I was kind of fun dancing with you, though. Anyway, freak.
Yeah, that tracks. That would track. Same day?
Yep.
Dude, I told you a million times we're not going to be able to try out for the stupid auditions. Who would want to be a middle school play?
Yeah. You've always been repressed.
This is an artifact. This is exactly us now.
It is.
Like, get up,
You're on your
please.
phone?
Please stop pushing me, touching me, and everything.
That was good. That was good acting.
Really good acting.
'Cause I believed it. I've never had any rhythm.
Let's go back to the middle school to try out for the play. Oh, please. Please? Fine.
I'm actually gonna cry.
You're so sweet. You're like the sweetest little boy. Like the sweetest, gayest little boy.
I'm like begging you to go back to the middle school
To try out
play.
for the play.
Because I really wish I did.
Why didn't we try out for the plays in middle school?
Middle school, at least.
Why?
I don't know. I really don't know.
Like, that is actually really crazy to think about. I obviously wanted to be in that.
Same. But I feel like you were more adamantly against it.
Yeah, I mean, it was absolutely, again, internalized homophobia.
Yeah. Oh.
Well, guys, we got a last resort.
Have we
This was
talked
my
about Tom and
classic.
Jeff?
This was my classic.
Have we talked Tom and Jeff?
We have talked a little bit
the
of Tom and
explanation
Jeff.
as to what Tom and Jeff was.
Not really.
In case you missed it, Tom and Jeff was like our straight solution to our... It was like our straight saunas. We were straight baiting.
Yeah, we were. We were playing football. We were doing it all.
Football,
Come back from
Southern football players.
Southern football.
Tom and
players.
Jeff, and they went to like football camp, football boarding school, basically. And I don't know what this video is. I just know that
I'm sitting on your lap.
Yeah.
Ready for the couch.
But it makes me sad because, like, why did that stop?
Because we're like, I can't look you in the face.
No, this is like actually our flip flop.
What about Tom and Jeff? I figured you want Tom and Jeff. It should be
This is
Tom
like
and
weirdly
Jeff.
homoerotic.
I was just about to say that.
Jeff and Tom. Tom and Jeff. Jeff and Tom. Tom and Jeff. Jeff and Tom. Tom and Jeff. Jeff and Tom. Tom and Jeff.
Yes!
Him!
My feet.
Tom and Jeff. Yes! In your face, it's Jeff and Tom.
No, Joe. Are we gonna make out? Like, I don't know if this is a funny podcast.
This video is the one that we put on YouTube and we got called faggots for. This was the beginning of the end. And I get it. Like, we were really, really, really physically close here.
Yeah, like it's really close.
Like, that's Ina and Jeffrey vibes.
Yeah. No,
Hi.
same shirt.
I'm Joe Hegyes making a public announcement. If you enjoyed this amazing movie that we had just go on, then you would really enjoy the soundtrack to it. I'm sure you would. Andrew, name a few songs.
Why is my face like that?
How about Aardvark in Town? Aardvark in Town.
The fact that my room had this mural, I like love talking about it. It cracks me up.
Joe.
It cracks me up.
It's so good. I never forgot. I was like, that was.
It was like because I was obsessed
It was a
with
museum. It was
trading places, boys versus girls, and they would like do exactly this, and that's what I got.
Aardvark on a plane. Aardvark on a plane.
Are these real songs?
No, we're making them up on the spot.
Yeah.
Aardvark in Town. Aardvark on the plane. Aardvark on the plane. I know this song. It's later. That's Andrew's song.
I'm sure I'll cut it short.
Yeah, I'm sure the camera's already off.
When you see a big spider try to run away, but if you don't make it, try to stay calm. If you die, don't go cry, because you are dead. I love you, you love me. here before it creeps anyone else out. Okay. As it gets to the big box spiders.
Actually, like, don't even know how to process that one. I don't know how to process that one for a few reasons. One, that was angelic.
Yeah.
Two, why was it the saddest thing I've ever heard?
Fucking Castle on the Cloud from Les Mis. Like, what? If you die, don't go cry, because you are dead. We're actually Anna and Maya in a crazy way. Like, it
this
sucks
is Pen
that
15.
like the part of our lives that we capture the most content of is the most annoying.
Yeah.
Like the peak,
Yeah.
peak annoying.
Oh my god. This is
So, Andrew,
55 minutes.
I mean, so... Wait a minute. How come we're swimming underwater and we're talking? Breathe.
What?
Oh no! I'm dying! Look!
I don't want to ever talk about my ass as a child. I'm pumped up. Wow. Do we have some things to talk about?
I have a lot to think about. I feel like I just watched like a really horrifying episode of Girls.
Yeah. That was fun to watch.
I'm feeling haunted.
I mean, those outfits were kind of slaying.
I do feel like I knew more then than I do now about the gay experience.
Absolutely.
I would like to return to that forum. That's
The fact that like our legs were basically touching in that one video.
that we would never do that now.
Never.
So you think that we were like driven apart?
That's why when I was watching that, I kind of like, what was the catalyst? What happened?
The video that one of the videos is the one that we posted that commented and said, "Are you guys faggots?" And now he's in prison. The next time you're gonna perform is gonna be at the live show.
It's gonna be the next time I'm ever on stage singing, and I'm gonna
be
sing.
singing.
Yeah, we're gonna be singing.
Yeah. I don't know if everyone's prepared for that. Like, that's something that's gonna shock people.
I think that everyone's coming in there. We're like, we're gonna make you laugh, and we're gonna make you laugh. At the end of the day, we're there to entertain.
We're there to be triple threats.
Yes.
Like, we're there to prove that we can do everything.
Yeah.
And we're there to make you laugh.
Yeah.
You're gonna leave feeling good. You might leave feeling. You might sob a little bit in the middle of it.
I think you're gonna sob at the beginning, middle, and end.
Yes, for sure.
Yeah.
Because not only are you getting comedy, not only are you getting musical performances,
Not only are you getting dances, not only are you getting skits, not only are you getting videos from the vault.
Not only are we bringing you up on stage if you consent,
if you consent,
volunteer,
you might have an Oprah moment.
There might be something under your seat.
There might be something under your seat.
We can't promise it yet.
And we can't promise it yet, but something
we are working
is
with
in the work.
I don't want to give too much more away though, because I don't want to spoil the whole thing, but like I do think that like I do think some iconic characters from our past might show up.
I agree.
I do think people might meet a few people that we've discussed, a few really important women. I feel like they might appear.
A few of them.
A few.
Is this just going to be a drag show?
Yeah. I think it's time for
The Girls Room. I can't. You know what? Speaking of live, I can't wait for the Girls Room live.
Oh my
That's all I'm
God.
gonna say.
You're so right.
That's all I'm going to say.
We have a pretty thought-provoking question this week that I have. I think it's like,
jeez.
Oh, you're sick about that?
Yeah, you know, with me with thoughts.
You hate them.
I hate them.
You hate thinking.
I hate thinking, but I'm doing it nonstop.
I think my close family friend is gay, and I want to let him know he can open up to me about it and not have to suppress it any longer. I understand it will take time, and he's not ready yet. I'm just worried for his mental health. The only thing I would recommend doing is just proving that you are a person that like they can feel safe around, like actually being an ally and like creating a safe space. I think that all you can really do, because like you're not going to be like, hey, are you gay?
Yeah.
Like, don't
That's
do that.
That's the last question that I want to hear if someone's going to make me feel comfortable.
And don't overdo it.
No.
Don't be like, gay rights.
I think it's should we go to the Pride Parade?
I would literally think it's a matter of just proving that you're someone who they can feel safe around.
Yeah. And maybe you're like, let's watch Glee.
What do we have here?
Today we have Pringles.
I have a few complaints right off the bat. That tube is too small.
I need to say something about that. The man that I bought this from at this stunning bodega down the street, he picked it up. He goes, very light.
My fist can't fit down that hole.
And I hate to bring up my invention again for salsa, but if it's for Pringles, we need a push-up pop concept for all of these things that your fists can't fit in, for your hands can't fit in. Why am I tipping it over when I can push it up? When I can push it up. You know what I mean?
I know what you mean.
Thank you. And that's
You
why
really
I'm
are
asking you investors.
You're Steve Jobs.
Investors, I am looking for a 10% stake in my company.
Bum, 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 bum.
Today, we have Pringles.
Bum, bum,
Pringles
bum,
are an
bum, bum,
amazing
bum,
snack,
bum, bum,
but it's not
bum,
your
bum,
average Pringle. Today, we have Pringle push-ups where you can push up your Pringle and it'll always be at the top, ready for your consumption.
I'm interested. I'm Barbara Cochran, and I own this building.
Barbara?
We're in Barbara's home right now.
We're literally
Barbara Cochran owns the building that we're paying Barbara Cochran rent.
And we're not paying Barbara Cochran a little slice.
No.
She's getting almost too much. Like,
It makes me sick.
like Barb. If from one Barb to another, like, I actually don't know what you're doing, but we need to chat.
And she's on TikTok.
I know
Collab.
she is.
You think if we collab with Barbara Cochran, she would give us a month off?
I would hope. If I was dead, it
Do
would
you
be.
remember when Pringles dropped the snack packs, and you gagged? Mm-hmm. That was life changing.
Yeah.
Bringing in a little tub of Pringles to school, you're
Opening that lunchbox, pulling that zipper all the way to the end,
And making
flipping
the
it
duck
open and
face.
saying, I got the snack pack, you guys. Who's ready to be ducked up?
The curtain closes on another episode of Good Children. We laughed, we cried, we explored some deeply troubling childhood videos, and now we bid you adieu.
We bid you adieu, and now you know what we're doing at our live show. So again, if you haven't secured your ticket for the first
This
show,
is truly your last chance.
your last chance. So you know where to find it. You go right to the Good Children at Good Children Pod on Instagram. Go to that link tree.
Or you can just go to the link in our bio.
Yes. And purchase those tickets because we are about to have the time of our lives.
We're so excited to see you at our live show. We cannot wait to see you at our live show. There will be dancing and singing and snacks to go around. Check under your seats, maybe. Don't forget to do your homework.
Like, subscribe, hit that bell button, and spread that good word.
Share.
Rate
It's
and
share.
review. Rate and review. And the ones that have already rated and reviewed, like, obsessed with you.
Yeah.
Really obsessed with
Literally
you.
obsessed.
Continue to review. And Patreon.
I'm going to say something. If you are one of the victims of the Good Children scam of 2022, where we said we would send you a customized video, only if you did it that first 2 weeks. I'm no longer doing this. But we did not get back to a lot of you. So ping us on the message that you sent a couple months ago.
Nicely.
Very kindly. If you say it like it's our fucking job, I will not do it. If you say it kindly, you will get a nice video back. We know we owe you it. We just got lost in the sauce. So please.
So much sauce.
And now I have heartburn.
Yep.
please, we will do that. And what were you about to say? Patreon. You're gonna want to join Patreon. Like, it's literally it's buck nuts.
It is really buck nuts. Like, the things that we say, like, are things that I can't even imagine come out of my mouth. And I do wish I had any layer of myself that wasn't out there in the public. And at this point, I don't.
No, the only thing we've held back so far is legitimately our holes. Like, that's the one thing that's left.
It's gonna be happening soon, I guess. It's gonna be loosey-goosey. But yeah, subscribe to the Patreon. It's $7. I know it's tough to get that $7, but just don't eat lunch that day. I'm kidding.
Skip a coffee.
Skip your coffee with oat milk.
I guess we'll see you next time.
We will see you next time.
Oh my God! For Halloween.
For Halloween.
You guys don't know what's coming next week. I'm so fucking excited. Yeah, I've been waiting for this since we started the podcast. I cannot believe it's already here. It's actually freaky. It's freaky.
It's freaky deaky.
And now, time for an exclusive clip from this Friday's Bad Influences with Good Children. As a result, I had no clue how to process anything or no clue how to like feel my emotions. And then when I did shrooms the second time, I had this moment where I was like, oh, this is this feeling of love. I think I replaced love with like sadness a lot of the times. Once that clicked, it was like, all of the other emotions that I've been suppressing like made sense. And I was like, I was still not fully there, but I really at my core like felt for America's men. Do you like spaghetti squash?
I'm going to make a statement and I'm going to look at the camera when I say it. Fuck spaghetti squash. Fuck spaghetti squash, because the thing is, nobody wants that mushy shit. Like, you're gonna put sauce on your spaghetti squash? Absolutely not. It's mushy. It's quite frankly disgusting. And like, I don't like it. And it's not supplementing any spaghetti. So like, maybe use a carrot noodle or a zucchini noodle, but not spaghetti squash. What about you, Joe? You want to skip it?
I have nothing to add. Have you ever considered making an OnlyFans? Go to the link in our bio for more exclusive content. Who cares if you disagree? You and not me. Who made you king of anything? And you dare tell me who to be? Who died and made you king of anything? Oh, 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 oh,